Oh. No, it's not about skin. See, it's not. Okay, we're just waiting for students to come in. I think Adeline's on her way. I'm sure more will join us. Good morning, Vladimir.
Good morning, John.
How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
Good, good.
Yes.
We have one other student. She's having her audio is taking time connecting. So hopefully
Okay.
here in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually I start class with just a question to be answered in chat. While we wait for everybody to join us, I put in a question here. We've been talking about graphs, right? Graphs and how to read graphs.
Oh.
Okay. So here's another type of graph, a pie chart. And then, so just take time to read it. Here comes somebody. This is probably Mariana. And then try to answer these questions in chat. Just type your answer. Hello.
Hello, hi, teacher.
How are you, Swad?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Welcome to class here.
Okay.
For Adeline, she's been, her phone's been going on for a few minutes here trying to get into class. So I don't know what's going on with her, but So we're talking about reading charts. We're looking at this pie chart. And then for answers, you can just give like 2.
Hi everyone.
Hi, Adeline. There you are. It took some time there.
Hi.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's cooler today, yes?
Yes, so
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah. It'll get up to the 70s, but it'll be cooler than the weekend. It'll be, or well, cooler, we would say, cooler. Because it's not cold, it's just cool. Does that make sense? We're not, it's not winter time.
Oh,
Okay. So the questions are, looking at this pie chart, everyone, talking about money, spending. What does this pie chart tell us? What does it say? What, if you read it, what information do you get from it? You can just type like 2 sentences about the pie chart. Do you agree with the breakdown of the expenses?
expenses.
Do you agree with it? Do you think taxes should be 15%? Or do you think they should be less? I think most of us would say less, but
Good morning.
good morning. And then if you have questions about the pie chart, if there's anything you don't understand, you can write your question about the pie chart. So let's just take a moment to answer these questions, and you can write your answers in chat like we normally start class. Let's write in chat. Let's see. Too much. And just because we have some background noise, I'm going to mute everybody, or if you want to turn off your microphones while we do our typing, yeah. And then we don't have all that background noise. So I've added my comments about this chart. Here comes Elijah. I don't think there should be any. So I've added a couple comments. We're looking at this pie chart. And we're first of all, just tell me, what do you learn? What do you learn from reading this pie chart? Tell me that you understand it. Oh, here comes a couple more people. And then do you agree? Do you agree that debt should be 8% or taxes should be 15%? What do you agree or disagree with? Or if you don't understand the pie chart, what questions do you have about this pie chart? So we're all adding that in chat.
Teacher,
Hi, Fatima. How are you feeling?
better than before.
All right, good.
Thank you.
So I'm going to resubmit my answers. Oh, here comes Rosario. All right, I'm gonna have a big class today. We've been practicing reading charts. Here we have a pie chart. It gives us percentages, how much money we should spend on different things. So everyone's just writing, right? What do you learn from this chart? Do you agree with it? Or do you have questions? Is there something you don't understand? This would likely be for Americans, like how Americans spend money. So hopefully everybody's writing.
Well, let's see.
Do you understand, Elijah?
This is what I'm trying to think of.
Okay.
Because retirement is very.
Do you have a thought on retirement? You think it's too small, too big?
Yeah. Well,
Just right?
it's a bit small. A
It's a
bit
bit
small.
small. Yeah, I think maybe that's true. That's true. And maybe this is for maybe like maybe for a younger person, and then later on they would put more into retirement. I think the problem is this, right? If you got this, it's hard to save for this. Does that make sense? Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
yeah. So let's see. Yeah, retirement would be a kind of savings, and then anything else, all the other savings that you have. So I shared in chat, everyone, housing's at 28%. For me, that's kind of high. Let's see, Vladimir. Saving more money. I think it's okay, Vladimir. So it's talking about, like savings. How should we spend our money? And we should be saving. You think we should save more money? Okay. All right. Like I said, this pie chart is likely for how Americans, insurance, like how much do you put aside for insurance? What kind of insurance do we have to put aside? Housing is the highest. There you go. Yes, Adeline. So there's something you learn. Housing is at the highest. It's an expense. Even for those who rent, that's probably your biggest expense every month, is paying for your housing. And as I put, I think housing shouldn't get above 25% myself. Whether it's your rent, what you pay for rent, or what you pay for your mortgage if you bought a house. Housing probably should be a little smaller.
What does that mean? Is it for the citizens or for the government? Wow, borrowing. That's your government to borrow, really.
Yeah, I know. Now that's for citizens. So do you use a credit card, Elijah?
Well, yes, I do.
Do you pay it off each month?
No, I
Okay.
really don't use it.
Okay, all right.
I have it, but I don't really use it. I really don't use it.
Okay, you rarely use it. So, but when you use it, do you make certain you pay it off? You pay the whole bill.
Yeah,
So what this is, you know, you got housing and that's a mortgage. If you buy a house, you have a mortgage and that's debt, right?
yeah, yeah.
So this debt would be, we call it consumer debt. So
Okay,
let's
okay.
say I use my credit card to buy a car, or I buy a car on credit, right? Maybe not the credit card, but I buy a car on credit and then I have to make car payments. Yes? To
It's
buy
not
a car.
not for the government borrowing or doing whatever.
Right. This is all for the consumer. You
Only
or
consumer, yeah.
American. Yeah, this is consumer. So consumer debt is something that's common in the United States. It might not be common in your countries. I know some people feel, you know, you shouldn't go into debt, any sort of debt. So they're very careful not to go into debt, which is, it's a good idea. It's a good idea not to go into debt. So this is like, did I use a credit card, buy something expensive, and now I'm paying off my credit card, right? That sort of debt. Did I buy a car and I make car payments? That's debt too. I bought a car, but I didn't pay for the whole car. I'm making monthly payments. That's what we consider debt. All right. And I don't know, like, I don't know what would be a good number for debt, only because I don't have debt. All right. So I avoid consumer debt. I don't use a credit card. And our house is paid off. So we don't pay housing payments either. Our house is paid off. So
The
yeah.
taxes are fixed or they are set.
Well, the taxes are so that we're talking about what's ideal. What's ideal? Ideal means this would be like the perfect situation.
That means
Okay.
they are set or they are fixed. They for everyone or at its stages.
I think it's in stages for most,
Okay.
you know, like if you don't make as much money, you don't pay as much tax. If you're a
Yeah.
rich person, you pay more taxes. So, yeah. So, but this is ideal. Like, not everyone is going to live by this spend or this budget. Not everyone. This is what we think would be the most ideal, meaning like the best situation for you would be at least, you know, this much. You know, a lot of people in America, some Americans went into debt because of their education. So they went to college and they didn't pay for all of it. And so they're paying off their college loans. So debt, I don't like debt. I don't use debt. Some people use debt to, you know, but some people are in too much debt. And so that's why they're saying you don't want to have more than 8% debt outside of housing. Does that make sense, Elijah?
And insurance. I mean, insurance is depends on what covers for. What does the insurance cover for? Is
Right.
it health or personal properties or?
It's probably everything. In America, most states require you have car insurance, right? So you have car insurance, you have health insurance. I don't know if health is required, but it is highly suggested you have health insurance. So car insurance, health insurance, housing insurance. With your car insurance, you have like if I'm trying to think, with your car insurance, there's uninsured, like not everyone has car insurance. And so you need, not only do you need to cover any accident you get into that's your fault, but in case the other person, someone else hits you and they don't have insurance, then you have to have that insurance. You have to have insurance that covers them in case they don't have insurance. I'm trying to think. So yeah,
Personal insurance?
personal insurance.
Yeah.
There's a life insurance,
Yeah,
right?
life insurance.
Yeah. So, when you die, will there be some money?
Yeah, I know that, but
Right.
how do they base that?
How do they base it?
Yeah,
Well,
you don't
it
know.
really depends. Well, it depends on where you're at in your life. If you are a father with a young family,
Yeah.
you need a lot of insurance in case you die as a young person, right?
Mm.
But if you're older, your children are grown, they have their own jobs, you don't need as much insurance, life insurance. Yes? Does that make sense?
Uh, is this mandatory? Mandatory? Is it a must?
Say it again.
Is it a must for
Must.
oneself? Yeah.
It's strongly encouraged. It's not required. It's not required by, but it's strongly, especially if you have a young family. Once you're older, your family should be taking care of themselves. Your children should be taking care of themselves. They should be working and making money and, but if you have little children and the wife is home taking care of the little children and you die, what's the wife and the little children going to do? So you want to have so like people will get $500,000 up to $1 million, depending on how big their family is. And so what you pay for that is, depends on how much you're asking for. Make sense?
Other savings. Is that what I save myself?
Yes. So you have your retirement and then you can add savings to boost your retirement. Or, if you prefer to buy things like a car, you want to buy a car, you don't want to go make car payments, then other savings would be just extra money that you put aside to buy things in the future.
That looks like to be small. Why?
You think so? Well, everyone's a little different. So I asked, do you agree? Do you think these is a good? Everyone's a little different in how they spend their money, right? So this is when they say ideal, they say this is probably, for most people, this is probably the best way to go about it. This is the best way to go about it, All right. So good questions, Elijah. I hope everyone was hearing and understanding. Let's see. Suad, you said retirement, I think is fine. And housing 20p. You think, okay, Suad,
our lives when we get old, mostly we depend on what we saved. So the retirement has a meaning, a very good meaning, because whatever you saved is that what will take care of you, but not depending on insurances or whatever.
Right. So you want to manage this well, so you don't have to rely on this or rely on the government to support you, right? We don't want to hope that the government will take care of us. So we need to always be saving money as much as we can, just putting it away. All right. Okay. That was wow, everyone. That was a long conversation, but that's okay. We're just, keep annotations from slideshow. I'll discard them. So, okay. So let's move along. So we are at the end of our unit. We're at the end of talking about money. That's why we wanted to talk about that today. We've finished lesson 7. We're going to move into lesson 8 and we have 4, today and then 3 more classes. We're going to have I'm going to ask everyone next week to compare stores here in the United States. But we want to review what we've been talking about this unit. So we're in our 8th week of this class, 8th or 9th, 8th, I think. What have we been learning? We've been learning about saving money, comparatives and superlatives, right? So we're going to practice these here in just a moment. You know, what about tipping in the United States? We've learned something about that. Looking for a good deal, reading charts, using quantifiers. Okay. So let's do a little, it says test, but you know, we're going to use this as a review. What do we remember about our unit from this past 8 weeks? We've been doing this for 8 weeks. Okay. So I'm just going to go down the list here. And we're going to answer these questions, see if we remember. So this is really study time. Do we remember how to answer these questions here? Okay, so let's start with Adeline. November
Yes.
blank, then September. Let me zoom this in a little bit, everyone. Okay. So is
Can
November?
I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
November is colder than September.
Yeah, November is colder. Very good. And I'm going to go back and forth. So we're not going to go by new numbers here. But Elijah, how about number 6?
July and August are months hottest.
The hot-
July and August are hottest than months of the year.
Okay. So, oh, you chose this one. Hottest,
The hottest.
the hottest, right?
Yeah.
July and August are the hottest months of the year. So we're comparing 2 months to all the other months. And so we're going to use the superlative with the EST, and we say the hottest. We do not use than with superlatives, right,
Yes,
everyone?
the hottest.
Yeah, the hottest. All right, thank you, Elijah. Fatima, you are next with number 2. Take a look.
And my shoes are mm, more comfortable than my boots.
Yeah, so that's a comparison, right? A comparative, I should say. So we say more comfortable than. We could use a than with the comparatives. Okay, Mariana, how about number 7?
There are, I think it's, there are, and a lot of.
Yeah, good. So people are countable. This is a non-countable term, and this is a term we use with negatives or questions. So we don't need, we wouldn't use those two. We would say a lot of. All right. Let's see, Rosario, number 3 here.
The childrens are more happy than their parents.
Yes, more happy because it's a comparison of children to their parents. Very
To their
good.
parents.
Samira, number 8. We've got a negative.
I don't drink a few coffee.
So in this sentence, is coffee countable?
No, uncountable.
Okay, so a few is a countable term. All right. So
Much coffee.
yeah, I don't drink much coffee. There you go. Is that true for you, Samira? Do you drink coffee?
Sometimes. I drink
Sometimes.
tea.
So you could say, I don't drink much. If it's sometimes, you could say, I don't drink much. Yeah, if you wanted to say that. Okay, very good. Let's go on to Suad, number 4.
This supermarket sells the best fruit and vegetable.
Yeah, because it doesn't say it's comparing it to another supermarket. It's just any supermarket that we could go to. We're saying the best. So the superlative there. Hey, we're doing really well, everyone. Okay, Vladimir. Vladimir, if you want to turn on your microphone. One moment there, okay.
B, how many boxes?
Yeah, how many? Yeah, because it's accountable. Many is
Yes.
countable, much is not.
Oui,
And we don't say
yes.
how little, yeah. So,
Up
good.
still.
Okay, good job. And then we're back to Adeline. Number 5 over here.
Alaska is a largest state in the USA.
Did you say letter B? Or letter
It's-
C?
C.
It's C, yeah, the largest, yeah. By size, it's a really big state. But by people, they don't have, their population's pretty low. And then, let's see, I think we go to Elijah next.
There isn't any rice in the spot.
Yeah, doing well, everyone. So I think we're getting all this here. I think Kelby,
Yes,
yeah, you would like to answer the next question?
no problem. Hold on. Liz
Number
isn't
11.
a nice. Lance isn't a nice person. She is often wood.
Rude, yeah. So if you're not nice, you tend to be a rude person. All right, very good. So that was one of our vocabulary words for describing, I think we were describing like salespeople, are salespeople rude or not? Customers can be rude too, right? Moving along. Fatima, how about number 12?
Yes, I want to buy is cheaper than buying a new car. Usually. Used, excuse me, used.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Used, yeah, used,
One syllable there, used.
because
then
it's cheaper than buying a new car. Yes.
Right, yeah, and it's just one syllable there, yeah, very good. We'll come over here. Let's see, Fatima. Mariana, I think you're next. Mariana, are you there?
Oh, yes, teacher, I need you move on for MC the question. Oh, it's no.
We're gonna do this one, number 16.
Oh, okay.
I'm going back and forth just because it'll be easier to view.
Okay, please buy letter B.
Let's see. Please
Let me
buy a carton of lettuce.
Let me see. I'm not remember this way. It's
Give her a chance, everyone.
letter C.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
head of lettuce, the big round lettuce.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
it looks like a
Makes
head.
sense.
so we
Yes,
call it a head. Yeah, all right, very good. Oh, let's see, after Mariana, everyone's kind of mixed up here, so I'm just trying to remember. I think it's Rosario. Rosario, why don't you do number 17? Because we can see that.
The store is in a great location.
The store
Be-
is in a great location. Yeah,
Mhm.
there we go. So think of that, everyone, in terms of like, particularly that preposition. So what do we say? The store is in a great location. I think you could also say is at a great location, but I would usually use in. So, all right, good. Let's have someone do number 13. Let's see, I think Samira, you're next.
Nightstand.
This is a nightstand. Let's see something. Yeah, very good. And then Suad, I think you're next.
Store that's open 24/7 open. A 24 day. No. Yes, 24 hours day, 7 week.
7 days a week, yes. Very
Yes.
good. And then Vladimir, number 14.
It's a good idea to it's C. It's a good idea to save money for the future.
Yeah, that's the good idea. All right, let's see. I think we're back to Adeline. If something is on sale,
Something is on sale. It's cheaper than usual.
yes. There we go. So these are just some concepts we've learned when we're talking about, it's all, everything you learn in English really is vocabulary. You're not learning that.
You're
you know,
happy.
You're learning what does sale mean in English, right? I mean, this is a pretty obvious answer, but really it's learning the vocabulary. You know, you have your own way of thinking of sales in your country. Now, how do I think about sales in English? So some of these you might think this answer is so easy. You know, what it is about, do you understand the English to these answers? So, I mean, it's obvious we want to save money, but how do I talk about that in English? All right, very good. Okay, Elijah, number 15. What is this?
It's a good idea too. Before you buy
Oh.
something, it's a good idea
To
to
these-
compare prices before you buy something expensive.
Yeah, you have to look at those prices before you buy a car or you know, like a washer and dryer. You want to make certain you've compared them. And then, all right, Kelby, I think you're next, number 15.
Yes. It's a recliner.
Recliner.
The recliner. So to recline is to, you know, kind of lay back, relax.
Yeah, yes,
You
take
know,
it
that's
easy.
why we call that piece of furniture a recliner. Okay.
Yeah. People often buy used cars at the garage sale. Furnitures.
Yeah. Do you have a recliner in your house, Kelby?
Yeah, my sofa is
Really?
It's
Your
a
sofa
recliner too.
reclines?
yes.
Oh,
When you need to
wow,
eat a
that's a
sofa.
fancy sofa.
Yeah, when you need to you just push the button like the side, and then it's gonna be recliner. If you need to a sofa, you just push down. It's a sofa.
That's fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's in front of your TV
yes, it's the living room.
in the living room. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, it's
Wow.
My table is adjustable up and down where I study. What would you call that one?
oh, you have an adjustable desk?
Yes.
Desk. I would just call it an adjustable desk.
adjustable.
Yeah, adjust as Elijah used means you can
Yeah.
move it, you can adjust it so it's nice and perfect. Right?
Yeah.
That's my desk too. I can raise my desk up or down depending if I want to sit or stand to teach
Yeah.
class.
When you
Yeah.
are in America, you see everything you need to see.
Everyone's sitting. Is that what you're saying?
No, when you live in America, you see a lot of things. It's amazing.
A lot of things that are amazing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, amazing
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there's a lot of options, a lot of choices, right? More choices than what you had maybe in your home country.
yes.
Not all always good. It's not, it's hard to make choices when you have so many of them, but
Yeah.
good conversation, everyone. All right, Fatima, how about number 21?
Yeah, people often buy used cars at garage sales.
Yes. So buy used.
Furniture.
Do you think so?
Furniture, furniture,
Furniture, yes.
It's furniture.
Yeah, furniture.
furniture.
Garage
Furniture.
sales?
Furniture.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Because it's
see
a
where you're
garage
getting
sale, but
confused. I see where you're getting confused. So,
yes,
you know,
it's a furniture.
yeah, well, I think Fatima's looking at garage and thinking.
Yeah,
car.
yeah, yeah.
Garage,
I
yes.
think we talk about that.
Yeah, let's see a picture of that garage sale. Let's just look at an image so we so what a garage sale is, everyone, let me see if I can find the garage, is you sell your stuff using your garage. Like people are walking into the
Yeah,
garage
garage.
Yeah.
and you can
You
see
need
there's
to
a
have
lot
a
of furniture
Oh,
here.
yeah.
you need to have a paper to do that.
The new for me.
Yeah. So it's new. You can go to people's houses. They'll have a garage sale and you can
Yeah.
walk up and you can buy things for
In
really.
the summer, sometimes they sell in the summer.
Yes, usually in the summer. On the weekends, people will do this. So that's what they mean, Fatima, by a garage sale is they're using their garage to sell things, but it's rarely a car. It's kind of rare to have a car. And I probably talked with you about this before, everyone. Longest garage, but right here in northern Kentucky, there is a garage sale that goes through like I think 5 or 6 different states. So I think I showed this to you before. Like there's Michigan, Ohio, here's Cincinnati, all the way down to in here to Alabama. So it goes through at least 5 different states. It's just everyone on this one road. Everybody
see
know
that.
Dixie Highway?
No.
Do you know Dixie Highway?
No.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's a highway that goes through northern Kentucky. It's I don't know what the number is, 127. What does it go through? It goes through
127.
yeah, Fort Mitchell. It goes through, if you know these cities. Well, Elijah, you're up in Ohio, so you'd have to get to 127, but it goes
If you
through
need
a
to go
lot of-
to the Alabama, you need to take the Dixie Highway.
Yeah, if you took Dixie Highway, you could get to, now that's not fast. It's, it's a road like you see it here in northern Kentucky, so that's not a fast route. But everyone's having a garage sale. It's the
Yeah, you
first,
took that. It's an amazing place in the summer. They enjoy that.
yeah, people, this is a
It's
trip
a
for
big.
them.
It's a big sale. You said.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So numerous people, I'm trying to think of when the date is, plan your trip. It's usually the first weekend in August. I don't see the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
It's
where
too. It's
everybody's
today.
doing this on that road, yeah. And some people make it a vacation. They'll drive down to Alabama and just check out the garage sales. So it's a big deal with a lot of people. Okay, so yeah, there you go, Fatima. That's what we mean by the garage sale.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
Tell me now if there is a garage sale near you.
Yeah, I would
Not
think
enough. Everybody.
I think everyone, I would think there's garage sales in Hyde Park. I would think so. Or Oakley, where you live. I think you would find some. We'll have to think about how
Okay.
that works. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now what we're gonna do, let's see if I can bring this up here, everyone. Oh no, wait a minute, that's the wrong list. What happened there? Hold on. Oh, well, never mind. So I think we're doing pretty well here. I think we're getting this. Let's maybe we'll finish this on Wednesday or something like that. But we've been answering pretty well. So we're understanding, a lot of what we remembering a lot of what we've learned. So practicing those comparatives and superlatives, using those quantifiers, that's good, everyone. So let me go, hold on. Yeah, let's go here. So this is going to be our activity over the next couple of classes. We're going to first kind of practice and learn about comparisons. We're going to practice it, and then next week I'm going to have you all share a presentation on comparing two different stores. So you're going to be making a presentation, okay? So in this lesson, we're not going to write. You have to write it because you're going to be talking and you have your paper in front of you, whatever you wrote about your comparison. But you're going to share it rather than, I'm not going to grade your writing. That's just too difficult online. But this is something we're going to do. So let's do a little practice with it. In this lesson, you're going to compare two stores. We'll choose points to compare, explain similarities or differences, and then express a preference. All right. So take a look at these two pictures, everyone. And then let's go to Rosario. What products do these stores sell? What are they both selling? They both sell
Electronics.
Yeah, electronics. We can see that in their names, and then we can see in the picture a lot of cell phones. Those would be considered electronics. Okay. And let's see. Let's go on to Suad. What's one difference
The name.
between these?
Between
Yeah,
the name.
yeah.
Names,
Listen, I'm trying to think.
different.
Yeah.
It's called RP and Wix.
RP and then Rix. Yeah. So that would be, that's one difference that we see. I guess that's about it. I mean, this one has headphones, but I'm sure this one has headphones too. So we'll just, we'll take it from there. All right. Let's do some analysis. Let's analyze the differences between these stores here. So everyone take a moment and go ahead and read and look at the pictures. I'll give you like 2 minutes to do that. Everyone just read. Do not yell out the answer yet until I ask you to answer it. Okay. Few more moments.
A and D.
All right. Hold on. Please hold on. Let's talk about it here. When you write a comparison, you explain how two or more things are the same or different. Before you write, choose the points you want to compare. So which 2 points did James compare? So Vladimir, you said
The selection of products.
A customer service
uh-huh.
a selection of product.
Okay. So where is that? Where do we see that? Do we see the words customer service here? So how do you know
No,
it's customer service?
that has a
friendly.
better
Self-
salesperson.
The price.
Salespeople.
Okay, all right.
Salespeople.
So we have better
Salespeople,
salespeople,
yeah. Better salespeople.
friendly,
Friendlier and more helpful.
helpful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Helpful.
that's
Friendly
true,
and
right?
helpful.
That's true. Do you ever, like, I go to Best Buy. Has anyone ever been to Best Buy for
Yeah,
phone?
I know Best Buy.
And it's hard to find a salesperson, isn't it? You have to stand in a long line and wait quite a while, and so that's something to think about. And then the selection. So we have a comparison here of the selection. Okay, so customer service, comparing those 2 points. Good. Okay. Now, when you give your presentation, this is going to be a part of it, and that is using comparatives. So the salesperson, Adeline, the salespeople at Computer World are,
More friendly.
Adeline,
They are friendly,
friendly.
helpful,
Hold on. So where's the comparative? What's the comparative?
they are friendly, then then I can say the computer world is friendly than a technical center.
At the tech center. Let me just.
More friendly. or-
More
Wait, the salespeople at Computer World.
more friendly.
Okay. Yeah, you could say more friendly, but what did they use actually? What's the word?
More friendly.
But
See the word here, everyone? It's
Friendly.
Friendly than.
the word right here is friendlier. Friendlier.
Friendlier.
Friendlier than.
Are friendlier and more helpful. So yeah.
more
saying
yeah.
It's more friendly. I'm just saying the answer for this question is going to be friendlier. So they are friendlier and more helpful.
More helpful.
Helpful. Yes.
More. You're right. No.
Okay. And then Elijah, how about number 2?
More F1.
Oh, more. Sorry.
Tech center has a bigger selection.
Bigger selection.
Yeah.
Yes. So remembering those comparatives. So when you give your presentation, I'm going to ask you to be using those comparatives. Okay. Leave here. All right. Now, using comparative adjectives, how about preferences? After you compare 2 things, you can express your preference. So which let me ask, how about Mariana? Mariana, which electronics store does James prefer?
His preferred store with a lot of products.
Yes. So which one is that?
The
Tech center.
teachers center.
The tech center. The tech
Yeah.
center. Okay. Because he prefers the selection over the friendliness of the customers.
Yeah.
So that,
The life of product.
yeah. So prefer stores with lots of products. So we have the word prefer, but we also have what here? I
Usual.
I usually shop.
Okay,
At Technical Center.
yeah, what can you buy? Like Tech Center is a lot like Best Buy, right? So what all can you buy at Best Buy? Anyone?
I mean,
You can buy the phone.
You can buy phones at Best Buy. Anyone else?
yeah,
Yes.
headphone.
Headphones,
Computer.
Yeah,
computer,
Phone, computer,
mouse,
uh,
keyboard.
right?
TVs.
So any
TV.
accessory that goes with computers and phones, but what else can you buy?
TV.
TV.
Screen,
Yeah, you can buy
screen.
your big screen TV. And
Yeah.
then you can buy what else?
A
the
charger,
store,
charger,
Say it again, Kelby.
charger.
Charger. Yes, you can buy chargers there. Uh-huh. You can buy speakers.
Yeah, yeah.
You can buy music systems.
Music.
the
Yeah.
music system.
And did
Yeah,
anyone say
entertainment center.
appliances?
Entertainment center. Entertainment center.
Entertainment center. And then appliances, right? Stove, stove, dishwasher,
Store,
washer,
store
refrigerator,
again.
right?
Yeah.
So
freezer.
that's a big selection. That's a big selection of things that you can buy there, right? I would say that Best Buy would be closest to the tech center in that regards.
Can
And
buy
then
iPad, tablet.
yeah, there's just so many things you can buy at Best Buy.
Yeah.
But if you go to a little store like, let's say you're looking for a phone, anyone ever go to Verizon for a phone?
Not yet.
Verizon people here?
Not yet.
It's too
T-Mobile?
expensive here and there.
Verizon's too expensive?
Yeah.
Anyone T-Mobile?
Yeah. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, yeah.
T-Mobile is very expensive too.
Oh, is it?
T-Mobile.
I think-
I use Spectrum.
Spectrum. Oh,
Spectrum.
for your phone?
Yeah, on your phone and
Your internet
and my internet router.
and maybe your TV too, cable?
Wait, yes.
Yeah. So what you get a bundle, that's called a bundle.
Yeah.
All three of those and the price should be less expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But if you go into a T-Mobile store or
Apple is expensive too. It's a
T-Mobile?
no Apple.
Apple's, yeah.
Apple.
Apple
expensive.
is very expensive. Like
Yeah,
I have an iPhone too, but it's not isn't cheap.
yeah. Through Spectrum, you probably got maybe less expensive, maybe an older version of it, but still good.
Yeah, it's too good.
Yeah. I'm just but if you go into a like where does anyone have their phone at Cricket, maybe? Cricket or I can't think of it.
I have Buzz Mobile.
Say it again? Which one?
Buzz Mobile. Oh,
Mobile.
Buzz Mobile. Buzz-
Can you spell the first
Boost. Yeah,
Yeah. It's
Boost
a smaller-
Mobile.
Boost?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's less expensive. Yeah. Do they have
It's-
do they have a store here or is it
Yes.
it's here?
it's a store.
So you go into Boost Mobile, what can you buy at Boost Mobile?
Yeah, you can buy computers, phones, and
Oh.
chips. cheap
The cell phone again.
plans. Cheap plans
Oh, I
for
see. Okay.
for
So
phone.
like used cell phones that have been refurbished.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right. So yeah, they don't have the big selection like Best Buy, right?
Yeah.
So we can say Best Buy is similar to Tech Center. Computer World is kind of similar to like a Boost Mobile or a Verizon where they have, they'd only have certain things for sale. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let's get here. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, everyone. We're going to start today. Just, oops. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. I want to get you with a partner. Okay. I'm going to get you with a partner. And I'm going to put you into a breakout room. And what we're going to do today, okay, you're going to do numbers 1 and 2 today in class. All right. So you're going to write a paragraph, but you're actually going to make, probably next Monday, you will make a presentation about the 2 stores that you are comparing. Okay. So this is going to be kind of our, like a project for class for the next couple weeks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you partners, and I'll do that here in just a moment, but you're gonna choose the topic you want to write about. Now here they have clothing stores, electronic stores, but I'm gonna say, you know, if there's something, like if you want to compare grocery stores, you can do that. If you want to compare department stores like Target, Walmart, you can compare those. So I'm just going to say you can compare any stores as long as they're similar in what they offer. Okay. So any stores. Okay. As long as they are similar in their products. In the products they sell. Okay. So what you're going to do with your partner today is you're going to choose, what do you want? What kind of store do you want to talk about? And then the 2 store names. All right. Does everyone understand what we're doing here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 1 and 2, I'm going to give you about maybe like 7 minutes to do this.
Hold on. Write in the paper or just we will use the microphone?
I want you to write it down. So here's what's happening. Today, I give you a partner, and there might be one group of 3 people, okay? Because I have 9 of you here today. Is that what? Yeah. So today you're just gonna you're gonna write it down. I'm not asking you to share it with us today. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. So today you do numbers 1 and 2, and then on Wednesday class, I'm going to give you time to work together with your partner, and then you know, decide what are the things you're going to talk about and what are you going to write about them. Okay. And then you'll also have time. We're going to make this presentation next Monday.
Oh, okay. It's like a project.
Yeah, it's a project. Yes.
Okay, we will start today, and then we will continue Wednesday, and we will present Monday.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sounds
I
good.
give you, like Wednesday, I give you an opportunity to have a conversation with your partner, plan it out.
Oh,
then
okay.
Monday, I
Like
give
we can
practice.
starting to prepare that.
If you want to, I mean, it doesn't have to be a big deal. I mean, everything might be in your mind first. It might be easy, or you can study. You can study for it if you feel like you want to do that. Okay. So let me tell you one more thing about this project. So let me see if it's on here. So here's going to be the kind of the rules for doing this presentation, everyone. You're going to compare at least 2 points about the stores. You have to use comparative adjectives, and then you have to express your preference. Okay. So that's like the rules. That's what I'm not grading, but that's what I'll be grading you on, if that makes any sense. So just how well do you do that? How well do you use comparative adjectives? How well do you express your preference? But today, just numbers 1 and 2. Numbers 1 and 2. You're just going to decide what kind of stores, and then 2 stores you want to compare. That's just today. And then you can, I'll bring you back here in about 6 minutes, because I don't think it should take too long to make a decision. And then we'll finish off class. Okay.